Hey guys, it's Gator, and I have another Pokemon Black and White battle against a good friend of mine, TheBball03Production. His link is already on my channel, but I'll link him in the video anyway, since I do that with all the people I battle. I'm going to lead off with Tyranitar, and he's going to lead off with Azelf, and he's going to switch, and I end up just going for the Pursuit, because even if he didn't switch, that Pursuit probably would have brought him down to his Sash, I'm not sure. I am banded Tyranitar, so I think that would have brought him down to his stash. It's not like I run calcs or anything, so I have no freaking clue. But since I'm locked in Pursuit, I'm going to have to switch, and I go into my Machamp now because I didn't want him setting up Toxic Spikes, because Machamp definitely does not like Toxic Spikes. That's the one thing Machamp does not like. If anything, it's Toxic Spikes. So now I'm going to set up a sub, because I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball wouldn't break my sub since I'm already slow in the first place. He's just going to go ahead and set up a whole bunch of spikes on me. Well, 2 layers, not a whole bunch, whatever. Which is, meh. I mean, he got his entry hazards up. So he's going to switch. He's going to go into Grundle, which is, I believe, Jellicent. Yeah, Jellicent. As I go for the Dynamic Punch, I didn't want to over-predict and go for Payback, just in case he decided to stay in and try to get 3 layers of spikes up. But he did make the appropriate switch into Jellicent. He's going to go for the Scald. Oh yeah, if you haven't realized, I got an updated Black and White ROM. So all the names should be normal now. Before, my other ROM said Boiling Water. This one says Scald. Yay! Because updated is pro. Or whatever. So he went for the Scald. That's not going to break my sub since I am bulky. Since Machamp does have decent bulk. And I go for the Payback. And since Grundle or Jellicent has pretty bad defense compared to its special defense, I believe, then I'm able to almost win a KO with Payback, but not enough. So here I was figuring that he might switch. I didn't want to go for another substitute just in case he switched. He ends up just staying in anyway and breaking my sub. And that's okay, I guess. I mean, Machamp can come in later or something. So yeah, but his Jellicent's dead, so that's good. So now he goes into Hydreigon. And I'm expecting the Draco Meteor, so I go into Jirachi. And he actually predicts that and goes for the Fire Blast, which is definitely not good for me, but a good play for him, very good. And that's almost going to kill me, since it's not stabbed, I guess, and since I'm a bulky Jirachi, it's not going to 1-hit KO. I'm surprised he didn't go for Fire Blast again. He ends up going to Azelf, and I make another switch into Tyranitar to resist Fire Blast, since I'm assuming he's a choice variant, which he told me later I believe he was choice scarfed. He's going to go into Azelf as fodder since he dies from the Sandstorm, and then he's going to go into Archeops. I don't remember all the names. I know it's something like Achon or Archops or something. It's a rock and flying type with a monstrous attack. But once its HP gets below, I think 50%, its attack and speed halve or something. I don't know the exact ability. I don't see this Pokemon too much. But he's going to go for the Hone Claws on the switch, which raises its attack and accuracy, and he's going to smack me with an Earthquake. So I had to check. This is the one thing I did check. I had to check how fast this thing was. I honestly didn't know. And I see that my Starmie's faster, so I go for the Ice Beam. And correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I thought that Ice was super effective against Rock. Maybe I am wrong or something, or maybe because the special defense boost in the Sandstorm boosted its defense, but whatever it is, Ice Beam's not able to kill. I'm pretty sure Ice Beam's ×4 effective on that thing. I didn't want to go for the Hydro Pump just in case I missed, but apparently Ice Beam's not enough to kill it, so whatever. I end up going into my Scarf Landorus and just U-turning to take it out, since of course Scarf Landorus is faster than that thing. So now I'm gonna go into Deoxys S, which is my original lead, but I couldn't. I wanted to lead with Tyranitar just to destroy that Azelf on the first turn at the beginning. So now I'm gonna get my mid-game screens up, which is pro. I'm not gonna lie, mid screens are so underrated. It's like no joke. But I'm able to get up a light screen, and then I just go for the Reflect. I believe I die this turn because I believe his Porygon Z is also choiced. I think it's either Scarf or Banded. Not Banded, but Specs. I think it's Scarfed. Yeah. So yeah, now that Machamp is behind screens, I'm able to start wreaking havoc. And his whole idea here was to go into Fortress and stall out my screens as long as possible. Which, I guess he does end up doing that. I mean, I do have Light Clay on Deoxys S, which makes the screens last a little longer, but not nearly long enough. So I just go for the dynamic punch. It looks like it's going to be like a, what is that, a 3-hit, 4-hit KO? Something ridiculous, but it's going to be a 3-hit KO due to the fact that he keeps hitting himself over and over. Also, his, whatchamacallit, I don't even remember. Forget it. I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm just going to spam dynamic punch out the ass, and he's going to keep hitting himself over and over. And here's where, this is the hacks of the game right here. If he would have got a 3rd layer of spikes up, which is what he was trying to do, I believe Tyranitar would have been dead to a point where it could not, kill, I mean not kill, but, get damage. You'll see later. I'm going to save it for later, but just remember that, his fortress was not able to get 3 layers of spikes up. That's the part you need to remember. But this time he doesn't get confusion hacks, and he goes for the explosion. And even though explosion doesn't have defense, this gen, it's still enough to take me out behind a reflect. So whatever. So now Machamp's done his job. It's taken out fortress, which was a complete pain in the ass. And he's just going to go into his Porygon Z and go for the stab try attack. And that's going to kill my Machamp, which is fine with me because Machamp served his purpose. I'm going to go back into Tyranitar because I believe all I have left is Tyranitar and Landorus. And since he's choiced, I'm just going to go for the Pursuit. He goes for the Tri Attack, and he gets a Paralysis, which did not matter since both his Pokemon outspeed me anyway because I believe they're both Choice Scarfed. But as I said earlier, Fortress was not able to get 3 layers of spikes, and if I took 3 layers of spikes coming into his Porygon Z, he would have been able to get more damage off. I probably would have been at like, what, 140, 130 health, somewhere around there. So I'm able to kill his Porygon Z, and then he's a Scarf Sazendora, or not Sazendora, I'm sorry, that's Japanese, Hydreigon, and he goes for the Surf. And see right there, I lived with 21 HP. And probably if he got that 3rd layer of spikes up, it might have killed me. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it would have killed me. But since I got that extra damage off with that Pursuit, I'm able to get more damage off. And here I go into Landorus. I'm not sure if Brick Break would have killed at full health, seeing that it's not stab or anything. And and Hydreigon has like base 90 defense, which is average. But who knows? You know, it was still a good game. Really good game. So yeah, once again, it's Gator. I'll see you guys next time.